You can try as much as you want, but you're not ever going to be able to control an ungodly woman because she will always give in to her own selfish desires. And the reason why you have to be careful of her having a huge group of female friends is because most females that are ungodly are nasty. And if you've ever hung out with girls for a long period of time, you really can see how perverted and twisted and how they just really skew towards mischief. And the sad thing is, you could have a good woman, a good girl, but if she's surrounded by women who plant seeds of flirting and infidelity and being wild and getting drunk and partying and doing things that are unbecoming of someone who should be in a relationship, who should be practicing morals, who should be valuing themselves and not being sexually immoral, she will most likely get tempted. And if you play with temptation long enough, you are going to fall into sin. So remember, her friends are not going to tell her not to hurt your feelings. Even though they may know what she's going to do to you is wrong, they're still not going to tell her, because in the world of a woman, the worst thing you can be is excommunicated from the social circle, from the social group, from the girls' night, from the bridal shower, from the bridal party. The worst thing you can be is excommunicated. So they will do anything in their power to keep the status quo, and that includes not defending you when your girlfriend is gonna bang Chad and Tyrone on the girls' trip while you're sitting there texting her and she's like, "Oh, my phone died, sorry." Has her phone ever died? No. And I'm telling you from experience, I know a girl, we broke up. She went on a bachelorette trip to a island, and she ended up sleeping with the tour guide. Okay, so if your girl is ungodly and doesn't have morals, she will sleep with the tour guide. The lowest of low, basically, type of people who can sleep with. It'd be, for a male, the equivalent of banging a prostitute. That's basically what male tour guides do, is prey on lonely, insecure, single women who want a thrill, and then they bang you, and then you go home and probably feel bad about yourself. Or you might have had a good time. They probably had a good time doing it, actually. So remember that. They don't feel bad. They don't feel bad about banging that tour guide. They're proud of it. It was a notch on their belt because they're ungodly and they're ruled by the Jezebel spirit, by the hedonistic spirit, by the spirit of witchcraft, which is to manipulate, control, and dominate. And that's what your girlfriend does to you when she lies to you, when she gaslights you, when she tells you he's just a friend. That's manipulation, right? So she can control the narrative of how you think about her, so she can eventually dominate you and get you to succumb to her will. And that's what we have, is a nation full of men who are being dominated by women, and it's sad. And it's okay if a shorty get one over on you. Like, it happens. That's how you learn. That's how you level up. That's why I started this, because it happened to me. So I'm not trying to sit here and preach from a hill I don't live on, but I got way more wins than losses. That's honestly the first L I ever took, and it woke me up to kind of level up my game, because I've been playing on easy mode because I wasn't invested. But the moment you start to care about a chick, that's when they want to see you slip up, and they love to see you slip up. And her girlfriends are laughing with her at you when she tells them the story of how she slept with homeboy. And if her girlfriends are on Tinder, if her girlfriends are promiscuous, if her girlfriends are dumb and don't have any ambition and just floating through life, that's a reflection of her. So remember, your woman's girlfriends are not going to check her when she's going to do dirty to you. Because in their mind, oh, I know, she's going to do that. Oh, that's really bad, but not my problem. And you can ask any of your girlfriends, be like, do you have any girlfriends that are hoes? And they'll be like, oh my God, yes. This, and the stuff that you will hear, it'll make you never want to date again. So this is why you have to find a godly woman who is virtuous, who has morals, who has a great relationship with her dad. And you got to make sure that her dad wasn't a simp who just let her do whatever she wanted and her mom ran the household. You got to make sure he was the one running the household. Her mom never cheated on her dad. You got to make sure of that, because if the mom cheated on the dad and the dad took her back, that's not good. She learned that behavior. So you got to make sure what happened in her family. Did her mom cheat on her dad? Because that's the example she saw. So make sure you do your due diligence into the family background of the girl you with, her morals, her values, what was she raised on. Then you're gonna get a better indication of what kind of woman she will be for you. So choose wisely. And remember, her friends don't care about you. So you should probably not care about what they think about you. And that's what I'll end on. So don't try to impress her girlfriends. Don't care about what they think. Don't be helping them out. I mean, be cordial, be friendly. But at the end of the day, when push comes to shove, they are not going to stand up for you and defend you when she's going to cheat on you, lie to you, etc. Stay sharp, stay smooth, stay discerned, use discernment. Don't be fooled. Don't be manipulated. Trust your gut. Your gut is always going to tell you the truth, especially if you're tapped in with God and the Holy Spirit. You will have discernment to know the truth from the lies. So get in your word, pray to God, and don't be fooled. Peace.